Gangster, gangster. Gangster, gangster.
Desmond Wolfe versus the Pope. Solid match, very entertaining. I enjoyed it.
I heard the Pope, did he win or? No, Desmond Wolfe won.
I don't know, I was kind of fast forwarding through that one.
Oh, wow, okay.
3 hours, you know?
Thought you were entertained, shit.
I was. I just, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, we had a DX promo with Hornswoggle now. This is funny because Hornswoggle now is the official mascot of DX.
Oh, God.
I don't know if you know this.
No, I definitely don't.
Yeah, it was funny. Little shenanigans backstage. Treats him like a dog. And, you know, Shawn Michaels comes in and says, why do you treat him like a little kid? You know, fucking... you know, he's got a fucking beard. And then Shawn Michaels goes, he's a leprechaun. Of course he's got a beard. It was good. It was actually an entertaining promo.
DX does cut cool promos.
Santino came and did a Jericho impersonation that was dead on.
Oh, was it?
Dead on. He had the wig and everything.
Oh,
Fucking great
okay, you
stuff.
know what?
Great stuff.
I'm upset I missed that.
Yep.
While you were watching that, I was watching Abyss versus Samoa Joe.
While you were watching that, I was watching the Tag Team Championship, DX versus Jericho. And I gotta tell you, man, it was a great match. It went for a commercial break or two. Just bar none action back and forth. Unfortunately, you know, Jericho took the loss, and now he's off Raw. I'm disappointed with that.
Wow.
Yeah, Hornswoggle got involved in the match a little bit too.
Really?
He actually did like a little, you know, like the jumping move where he jumps up the, someone jumps
the
the
little
top
tadpole
rope.
splash?
No, not a tadpole splash. Like you know, Yokozuna used to jump off the rope and sit on you.
Oh, God.
He did that. She like jumped off the fucking rope
God.
and sat on Jericho. It was horrible.
God, well, I don't know. Abyss versus Joe, and that's about the same.
Abyss versus Joe was.
I mean, yeah, Abyss versus Joe.
It was bad.
Abyss tapped out to the Kachina clutch. And as we all know, Kachina
Kachina.
means kitchen in Spanish.
Mike Tyson is the guest host next week. I said it. Everyone knows Mike Tyson.
Wow.
That's hey.
That's
big.
pretty cool.
And Logic
Oh,
happened.
they're bringing it all back. Wow.
They're bringing it all back. Now, Logic here dictates in this promo with Legacy and Orton backstage. Legacy basically is tired of Orton's shit, saying, if Orton, you don't win this week, we're going to beat the shit out of you right in the middle of the ring. Which was kind of cool. And then Orton tries to go to McMahon's office and says, I can take care of Bret Hart for you. And no, because McMahon's like, I ain't doing it. You know, you're on my shit list worse than Bret Hart, which is pretty cool because it was actually, it made sense. Finally, that story made sense.
Huh. Congratulations.
Yeah. Good booking.
I'm at the main event.
Cool. Already?
Yeah.
It was a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm almost at the main event. We had a short match with Sheamus against Little Evan Bourne. Is what he called him. Little Evan Bourne.
Evan Bourne again.
Got in some offense, but Sheamus' promo before the match was pretty good. It's basically, and there was no John Cena tonight. That's why Raw was so good.
Really?
No, he was at the Fiesta Bowl. And let's see, that's pretty much
that
it.
makes sense.
I'm at the main event too.
Okay, my main event was way longer. What was your main event?
Well, actually, it was two. It was Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton, and then Bret Hart and McMahon had a little conversation to end the show.
Well, actually, I had about the same thing.
All right.
I had AJ versus Kurt in a 3-commercial break megathon that just went off constantly.
I saw a couple of those 450 splashes. I gotta admit, dude, that was bombastic.
Okay, and then
Bombastic.
afterwards, how do I say this?
Say it.
For life, for life, for life.
Yeah.
The NWO. Botanica compound, botanica pow pow.
Here, have a Hogan picture.
Anyway, it was phenomenal, TNA. Great job. Great job, TNA. Great job. Great job. Heard you almost had 2.4 million viewers at one point.
No, really?
For a half an hour part of the show.
For 2.4.
2.4 for a half an hour.
I thought they did 1.5 for the whole show.
They did, but they peaked at 2.4.
What, when Hogan was out there? Had to have been.
Duh. I mean, no, when you were out there.
Well, yeah, if I was in my jumpsuit.
You get 2.5 people. I'm talking about 2.4 million.
Hey, it's as many comments as we get on our videos lately.
That's way more comments than we get in our videos.
Alright, so my little main event was Randy Orton basically beating Kofi Kingston clean. It was a good main event. I like that Legacy. Didn't interfere at all. Sorry, cottonmouth, man. And he looked pissed when he won. It's like, you know, Randy Orton won, and they're like, fuck, I want to get out of it. I want to kick his ass. And now here's the best part of Raw right here, the end, where Vince McMahon basically calls out Bret Hart on his own terms. He's like, all right, I'm going to call you out. We're going to have this conversation. Because basically earlier in the show, Bret called out Vince, and Vince said he was in a meeting, so he couldn't fucking hear that Bret Hart.
Is it a long story, or?
No, it's almost done, actually. Stu Hart's going to be the Hall of Fame this year.
Well,
okay.
It should have been the first one in.
Yeah, I agree. And then thanks Bret for being Bret. You know, all that kind of stuff was, you know, just kissing his ass basically. He's like, oh, I'm gonna be your friend. You know, they do the handshake. Then he gives him a low blow right in the middle of the fucking ring. Yeah, a low blow. And I was just like, WrestleMania 26 possibilities. We got a couple months away. He signed through WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's pretty much a foregone conclusion then.
I think it's going to happen.
Hey, Bret Hart, you better show up to Wrestle Reunion 4, January 29th through the 30th at the LAX Hilton.
That's going to be awesome. I got to admit, both shows were good. Both shows were good. I mean, you get 5 hours of good wrestling. The Monday Night Wars have officially started. If TNA can do a 1-5, it's going to be interesting to see what WWE does. I'm hoping they pull a 4, because Bret Hart should get him over
Well,
3-5.
Shaq pulled a 4. They might pull a 5 on this one.
Yeah, it was a great Raw.
Hey, it was a great TNA. We agree to disagree. No?
They both were great. I'm
So I guess you could have caught either show and had
Yeah.
some ups and downs. So
Pretty much.
there you go. That's our opinion.
That's it. Well, for the infamous one, you have been felonized, bitches. And we're going to catch you for another edition of the Adult Demographic. Peace.
Fade on the track.